What's up, outside gang? Welcome back to another episode. To God be the glory. You made it here with me today. And in this video, we're gonna work on hooking up the MaxxAir fan, the air conditioning, all the gadgets and gizmos that we have together in one area right here. So this is gonna be the area where everything comes together. But before I get to explaining more about that, let's address the elephant in the room. And you guess what that is? Huh? Yeah, I had to use the word elephant too on top of that, right? I know you can tell my shirt's a little snug, but before you get in the comments roasting me and my shirt, let me explain. Let's backtrack a little bit. So I have to give shout out to one of our greatest supporters, Panama City. You heard me shout them out in our previous videos. You might have heard Nikki shout them out in previous videos. That's because they are always supporting our channel, sending us things out the kindness of their heart. We don't ask for any of this stuff, gang, but we definitely appreciate what y'all do for us. And speaking of that, shout out to Steve for the recent PayPal. Thank you, Steve. That really means a lot. But back on this shirt right here, gang. Panama City knows I'm a fisherman at heart, right? Hence the name Snatcher. The whole name is Fish Snatcher. And for those of y'all that might be wondering, my name is Fish Snatcher, but my friends call me Snatcher. Everybody else just calls me Big Fish. You could pick which one you want to be. But anyway, this shirt was given to me by Panama City. Even though that I tell you guys, I'm 9 foot tall. I know it's hard to judge that on camera. It's very hard to judge size on camera. Because you know it adds a little weight. Like you see I got a little bit of weight on me right here. But that's the camera doing that. In real life, I'm cock diesel, gang. Yeah. But this shirt right here is like a medium. I need at least a 2XL tall, you know, for the Snatcher to pull that off to really look good how the Snatcher needs to look. But I get it, gang. You might not believe what I say because it sounds exaggerated. And I sound like I might be exaggerating a little bit. But trust me, gang, I am bigger than a medium. Facts. Shout out to you, Panama City, but don't ever send me a little clothing again. Yeah. Well, back to this, gang. Check it out. So the plan is to clean up this whole van right here, get rid of our last camping episode here, and work on connecting everything. Like we did videos showing us using the air conditioning. That last video, go check that out if you want to see us installing that bad boy up there. And also we did one of us installing a MaxxAir fan. We did one of us installing the 30 amp outlet here. And now the goal is to tie all that in together for its destination where it's going to reside at permanently, hopefully anyway. It's going to be in this area right here is what we're planning on doing. So I'm going to work on that right now, figuring out what we got to do to make that happen. Let's go. This makes me think about that trip that we had a few videos ago with us camping with just the MaxxAir fan, and it was like 90 degrees outside and we had to use all the tricks in the book and we broke our fan. Long story short, just go watch that video. It's a great video, by the way. Alright, so one of the things I already know is that my wire for the air conditioner is not going to be long enough. So I may have to either extend the wire or figure something else out. But the goal is to run it through these holes here and then drop it down through here and connect it to the battery. But as it sits now, the length is not going to be long enough to do that, I believe. But I'm going to give that a shot real quick and see how much length we have. So it looks like I have to take that statement back. Shout out to CountryMod. They thought of everything. The wire is pretty long, gang. Way longer than I thought. So I got it running from the air conditioning unit here, the CountryMod air conditioning, as you can see, going all the way down this way. As we're gonna say, we're gonna have that on the ceiling there, and we're gonna have the insulation right there where it can slide through the insulation, going through the side of the van here, inside the appropriate holes. I had to come out of this loop once because the hole is not big enough there. And you know what? I might be able to take that loose. I might can redo that. I think I can take this loose from here, right? And then put it through that hole. I may do that because I'm going to redo all this anyway. So I may do that. But as you can see, the length is good. I did try to get out here early, but it's already getting hot. So I think what I'm going to try to do is hook the air conditioner up to my small battery and see what I can do with that. One, if it's going to work, and two, let's see how long that small battery will last. It's not on a full charge either, so let's see what happens. Some of y'all may remember that I got this battery from Harbor Freight a few videos back. You can go back and find that video and see what we used it for, and also you can watch the video I just told you about of us using a MaxxAir fan and also our 12-volt refrigerator. We was running it off of this bad boy here. Alright, gang, I got it all plugged into the battery. I know you probably can't tell on camera, but I'm sweating bullets in here. So let's see if we can get this bad boy cut on, and let's see what we can do. So gang, unfortunately, as you see right there, the air conditioner is telling me that the battery is extremely low. You seen the code come up that says EL. So while the other battery is charging up, I'm just gonna have to tough through it, gang. Yeah, and hopefully that thing charges up soon. But I got the bigger battery on the charger right now as I speak, but I'm not gonna stop and wait for it to fill up. I'm just gonna work through it. Let's go, gang. by now you figured out what I'm up to. As you can see, I'm going to probably be building wheel wells anyway, so I say why not start there to see if that's a good spot to put all my gadgets and gizmos. Yeah, let's try it. Box is just about complete, the wheel well cover I should say, and like I said, this is what I'm going to use to house everything, to display everything, all my gizmos and gadgets, my electronics that's going to run Glow, the DC devices and AC devices in Glow. And if I need more room, of course I got more space to build around here in order to do so, but right now this is what I'm going to go with to get us going. Yeah, like I'm gonna set the battery, it's still charging, so but I'm gonna set the battery right here in front of this right here, and I'm gonna have things up here, some things along here, and you ain't gonna believe what's gonna fit perfectly right here. Wait till I show you what fits perfect there. But you'll see that as I complete the box, or get close to completing the box. But right now I got one more thing to do. As you can see, this piece right here is not attached, and I gotta attach that. And I get to use a tool that I haven't used yet. I get to open up my bad boy here. Like I said, we're not sponsored by this video, so no need to shout them out. But I've never used a nail gun before. So let me get this opened up and get to nailing this bad boy. Yeah. Well, luckily for them, they not sponsoring me because I would be on them right now, gang. Do you see this? Battery charger sold separately. What the fish snatcher? How you gonna sell somebody a tool that requires a battery, that comes with the battery, but don't come with the charger? Come on, gang. They gotta do better than that. But hopefully there's enough juice in there to get done what I'm trying to get done. If not, back to plan B. I absolutely read that wrong. It says battery and charger sold separately. Fish snatcher, man, we gotta go back to the store. Behind me is everything that I'm about to hook up inside of Glow. I got several things laid out here in my mind how it's going to go, and as you can see, everything pretty much fits on this box right here as of right now. Now in the future that may change. I didn't go with the inverter yet because I still have to get a pure sine inverter. So right now we're going to go with what we have. The battery is still charging. By the way, that was a good test. This is the first time that I charged up the red audio battery since we received it. And as you know, it's a 200 amp hour battery, 12.8 volt. And it's been charging now for a little bit over 3 hours. I think that's right. Maybe if it hasn't been over 3 hours, it's been close to it. But that's good to know, you know, to let us know that how long we can expect to charge it. So by the end of the day, I'll know how long it takes to charge up 200 amp hour 12 volt battery with the charger that I'm using. But while that's charging, I'm gonna go ahead and connect everything that I have here. Like I said, I'm gonna connect the air condition, the MaxxAir fan, the charge controller, and I'm gonna install this square box here, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it just yet. If you didn't know, that's gonna be for the 30 amp shore power that we have here. And before I connect that, I'm going to check into some other options because I need to know a couple of things. Like, one, should I just go with a DC to DC charger, right? And if I do that, I may be getting the fuse box that they put in RVs, because that has the DC to DC charger built into it, and it also has the fuse panels, everything I would need to take shore power and convert into DC power. Or can I just go with this right here, what I have currently, what I have now, and hook my battery charger into an outlet, because it plugs into an outlet. I have a lithium battery charger. It plugs into a 120 watt outlet, right? So your standard outlet, it's a standard outlet charger. I might can put like a receptacle right here beside that and have the charger plug right into it, and then maybe have like a switch or something that I can flip, or just unplug it, plug it in as I need it to charge up my batteries. But I gotta do more research on that to see if that is a good option. And also, if I do that, that also leads me to where I can run other outlets around Glow, maybe 4, maybe 2 in the back, 2 in the front, something like that, with this box here. But again, I gotta do some more research on that to see if that's truly an option. Let's take a look at all that I have here to hook up today. So first we got the 40 amp MPPT solar charge controller. That's gonna run solar when I hook it up to charge my battery through solar. And then right here next we have the Square D fuse box, and that right there holds 2 fuses. This is a 30 amp fuse box, and it holds 2 different fuses. So I don't know if I do 15 and 15, 20 and 15, or whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna do some more research to see exactly how I'm gonna go about using this bad boy right here. Also, we have here is a battery monitor that's going to monitor our battery. And then we have a fuse block. This is called a Bojack fuse block. Sits right on the battery, plugs right directly to the battery here, and then you run your power cord from here going out from the battery, right? And that's just a level of protection for that. And then we have a cutoff switch. I'm going to use that right after the battery. First wire coming from the battery is going to go here, and then from there it's going to go to the bus bar right here. And then also I have another fuse block here where I can put my DC fuses in here, you know, for all my 10 amp, 15 amp fuses, like my MaxxAir Fan For example, I'm getting ready to hook up. It's going to go directly into there. Next, I have another fuse. But as you see, I think I got it too big. It's 300 amps. I'm just going to use that as a cutoff, really, because it has that automatic cutoff right there. And then right here, we have a shunt. That's what's going to go to this right here to monitor our battery. And then we have the bus bar. And I have my wires and screws over there. So first thing I think we're going to do is install the MPPT charge controller. I didn't plan this, but it worked out perfectly where it's going to sit. Grab another wire, so I got me a 2-gauge wire from Harbor Freight, and I ran the negative wire to the cutoff switch. This is going to be the cutoff for the battery. It's going to be the battery cutoff switch. So the sun's done gone down on me. I'm inside a glow, got my ring light put up, and gang, I'm hot. But I got it done. I don't know how good you can see it in this low light. I know it's a mess right now. But you gotta work with me, gang. You gotta work with me. Just hang on. I'm gonna clean it all up. But first we gotta make sure it works. Before I do that, let me switch to my phone. Maybe that'll give you better light. All right, gang. Hopefully you can see me better and you can hear me good, because I was telling you before I had to switch to my phone that we are all done, gang. Anyway, prayer hands in the comment section that we are done. Let's check this bad boy out. Let's see what we got here, gang. As you can see, I got a lot going on over here. It is a mess right now, but this is just for me to test it. You see I got my MPP charger on the front here so I can check it while I'm outside and see what the things is looking like. Which everything here is subject to change. I may move things around depending on how things work for me. And I'm not even going to cap with y'all. I made the box a little short. That's as far as it goes right there. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't need that. You won't see this side of the van anyway, because this is all going to be covered with the bed and the walls. And that's good. Maybe some ventilation to get in there and give me some access, some more storage and what have you there. But without further ado, gang, or before I get to it, let me tell you some of my plans. So as you can see, I got a lot of extra wires. So I'm gonna have to cut some of these wires, shorten them up. Once I find out where everything's going to live, I'm going to fix the wires appropriately. But right now, this is everything hooked up to see if it could run everything that we have in Glow right now. So if y'all ready, without further ado, let's turn this bad boy on together. Prayer emojis in the comment section. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. We got movement. So I know when we first turn on the air conditioner, it does that. To let us know that everything's juiced up, I guess. But let's get some remote controls and see if we can turn some of this stuff on. Let's start with this Maxxair fan, gang. Everything's still turned off right now. I mean, as far as machinery go, let's see here, Maxxair fan. Oh, we got juice, gang. Feels so good. Oh man, that air feels good, gang. Really good. Oh, wait till I tell Nikki. I have to, hold on, gang. I owe the Maxxair fan an apology. I thought it only had 1 speed. But you just seen, I just turned it all the way up. Wait till Nikki sees that. So this thing actually would cool us off. Man, this is awesome. Next, we have to try the air conditioning. Got the remote. Let's get this bad boy on and see what happens. We got juice. I just heard the compressor. Oh yeah, gang. Yeah, gang, so just like that, we are in business. You see that? Maxxair fan blowing, air conditioner blowing, and it feels good. I feel that air conditioner way over here, gang. It feels amazing. I got the air blowing. I got the Maxxair fan blowing air behind me. I got the air conditioner in front of me over there. Check it out. Blowing all that good cold air. I might just sleep in here tonight, gang. I might not tell Nikki that I got it working and just sleep out here so she could think I'm still working. And I might get to stay out here and enjoy all of this right here. Maybe she'll come check on me. If she come check on me, then she'll get to see that the snatcher done did it, gang. Yeah, we're gonna let it run for a little while and see what kind of things we got going on. Make sure everything's working appropriately. But shout out to everybody that made it this far in the video. You're a real one. Smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and let them know that you are part of the outside gang. It really helps us out with the algorithm when you hit that like button. So please do that for me. I appreciate y'all. But let's check on some numbers. Let me look at this shunt, this battery monitor, and see what we got going on there. Says we at 12.5 volts, and we're pulling 32.6 amps and climbing. So it looks like it stopped at 36.5, gang. 36.5 amps is where it stopped at. I'm going to hang out in here for a little while and see what everything does. If anything change, I will turn you back on. But if not, catch you on the next one. And don't forget, God's got us wherever we land. Shout out to God for this awesome project he helped me do. I appreciate you, gang. Yeah.